It's day 3, and I want to talk about something that I feel like a lot of people are dealing with, but don't necessarily say it out loud. And that is, I don't know who I am. Not in a crisis way or or I need to call somebody way. More so of a honest self-reflection kind of way. See, I've been living my entire life as if it was built on the expectations of other people, trying to make people happy, tiptoe, don't do this, don't do that. And somewhere in all of that, I really lost who I was and who I am. So that's what this is right here. This is 365 days of me talking to those lenses on the back of my phone, talking about how I feel, what's going on, almost like a diary. I'm going to take 365 days, and every single day of those, I will post to YouTube of my diary, essentially. That's my vow. And what I hope to get from this is that I talk it out so much that I really tend to figure out who exactly I am, what I want to be, who I want to be, who I should be. So today is day 3, and I want to talk about a single thing that actually changed how I'm approaching this whole series, if you will. Most people who are lost go looking for something, whether that be more content, more advice, the how to's, the strategies, just more answers. And what I've found is all those answers come from people that haven't even really lived in that person's life. The problem is you cannot find a clear path, a clean signal. There's always going to be noise and things going on and distractions. So I want to introduce something that I call the subtraction method. It's not that complicated, and it's actually the opposite of everything that you've been researching or that you've been told to do. So here's the subtraction method. Instead of asking yourself, what do I want? Reframe the question. Ask yourself, what was never actually mine to begin with? Think about that for a second. Every single expectation you are carrying right now, where did it come from? Did it come from your parents, where they told you what it's supposed to look like to have a successful life? Or did it come from social media telling you how you're supposed to live, how you're supposed to dress, and what you're supposed to be doing at 36 years old? If you really think about it, none of that is actually your voice. That's just noise wearing a costume. I would like you to do something for me. I'd like you to bring out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down everything that it is that you want, whether that be a relationship, a career, a car, whatever that may be. Write down everything that it is that you want. Once you're finished, then I want you to start over. I want you to go back up to the top, and then I want you to go one by one, look at each line item, and then ask this question: do I want this, or was I taught to want this?
That's going to be a huge eye opener because I really want you to dig deep in answering these questions. Don't just go by and say, "Yep, I wanted that. Yep, yep." No, I want you to dig deep inside you and figure out if that is actually you wanting these things or not. Because what I think you'll find is that you will see yourself and see something on this list and say, I have been chasing this exact thing my entire life, and this isn't even what I want. Next, as you go through and you find the things that were never yours to begin with, I want you to mark those out. After that's done, what do you have left? What items on that list are actually yours? And that's where I want you to start. Now, here's what happens when most people do this exercise they end up with almost nothing left on their paper. And their first instinct is to, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Panic, to feel like something is wrong with them. But I want to tell you something. A short list beats a long borrowed list every day, every single time.
So the things that have survived the subtraction, those are yours. Those are real. And those are the things worth building, in my opinion. In my opinion. Not from the world who decided things for you. From what actually remained when all of that was stripped away. Those are yours. And I think about that. I think about this a lot in the context of why I'm doing 365 days worth of posting. I'm not out here trying to add more to my life. Lord knows that I don't need more. But what I do need is a bit of clarity or a sense of direction. I've gone my whole life doing what others expected of me. Taking everything that at one point I thought was important and stripped it all away so that I have one singular thought. And it was just not me. And it still isn't, and that's okay. It's not saying anybody was trying to do me wrong. It's just the fact that they were other people's decisions on how and what my life should look like. When the only one that should have control over that is me. So this is day 3. I still don't have the answers, and nor do I expect that I should have the answers to who I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, and who I want to be. And I know it's just day 3, but maybe this is just the beginning of asking the right questions, finally. I ask the right questions, I get the right answers. And right now, my question is, who am I? I feel if I keep digging, I'm going to find that. I feel as if I keep digging, I'm going to find that answer. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow.